Hey guys, morning. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project and today's live stream. Okay, if you want a summary, just go check out the previous live stream strip to January 2021 for the past 3.5 years, and you'll find the breakdown in terms of the live stream schedule, what we cover, all the domains of life and stuff like that. So it's all there. Tail cons today is pretty straightforward. It's going to break the stream into maybe about 2 sections. The first section is just going to be very physical. You can see here there's a whole bunch of stuff in region D1 here, which we want to get to, and region D2, and below here region D1. Lots of purchases made here, this bag, that bag, and we also have business products here. So that's what you see in the title. It says Mass Recon again, plus business. So yeah, so why don't we get right into it and just say that if we have enough time and we finish the first 2 phases, we have stuff here in D1, D2, as well as the food we ate yesterday from the groceries. So that's the A7 and A8. If we can get through all of this, we may get to the photography session, all the kind of recon, going out there scouting out different items and equipment that we'll need to just accelerate the process of the Ahn Rho Project and acquire the goals and heights that we set for ourselves. So with that being said, of course, quick disclaimer as usual: good, bad, and ugly. We will cover it all. I won't shy away from non-PC topics. Some of this has stuff to do with insecurities, personal issues. That's fine. It's a time record, so I had to be honest, real, raw, and genuine. Let's dive into it. The first thing I want to do is, you see region D1 here, region D2 here. In D2, we have to clear all this stuff up here first. You can tell I haven't scanned or taken, adequate, electronic documentation of the products yet. That's why it's still here. And so that's not very good. It's taking up my space. But what we can do is take care of the business products, as you see in the title. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 4 bags here are all products. This one here is from my business partner, KM, who gave me gifts. So in here we have these whole bio, Usana whole bio, as well as looks like a booster dietary supplementation. So it's inside the Ziploc bag. She also gave another bag of something else. I don't know what that is. Looks like health packs, and it's a promotional item from again, our company. She also gave me about 3 oranges inside, so this is just kind of nice stuff here, and you can see so that's very nice. So this bag here is really just gifts, and what I could do is I'm just going to move this up here for a second here. I don't really have enough space, but for the purposes of the live stream, I'm going to move up here so that I have some space to put stuff down here. Now, the rest of the bags here, we have 1, 2, 3, at least 2 of these, 3 of these inside. Take a look. There's an invoicing slip, so I got to take a electronic scan of all of that and put that into budgeting for Excel and so on and so forth. We also see on the inside the soap. So there's about 2, 3 different soap bottles here. So this is kind of stuff that I got to give to my clients and also pass on to so there's class 4 items here, and one of them I'm going to keep for myself because that's something that I purchased anyways. Leave it right there with the syringe cap, so I can fold away these bags here later off stream, take away the invoicing, and it does come with oh, here's another one here. If I put down here, you can see there's a syringe cap on the inside, so this kind of squeegee type mechanism right here, right? So kind of stick it right here. We have enough soap for a good while, and I pass it over to my clients. So with that being said, I can kind of clear this is all stuff that I have to do off stream, naturally speaking. I'll put one here, and so this stuff here can be folded away. I can take apart the bags, take apart the products, right? The soap needs to go to my clients, but the bags themselves, if they don't want the bags, I can stash them up there in region C1, C2. Speaking of which, there's one bag here as well. Of course, this is a monthly automatic order, so we have my own supplements. I purchased my own because I use them, obviously, and I have about 5 bottles here of 2 bottles of Procosa for cartilage and repair, especially my job is very strenuous. And then we have 2 here that are for Hepa Plus, I believe. No, 1 Biomega, 2 Hepa Plus, so for the liver function. And so all this stuff, all these supplementations go up there. 1, 2, again, nutritional facts, C1, C2, and so I'm gonna leave up here. And immediately you can see it's sort of clearing up in the just from moving things around. You can see that's sort of cleared up a little bit, and that's good. That's what we want to happen. Now we have some space to put all the stuff here. So now we're going to cover the stuff that's from yesterday's purchases, not businesses, not the business products from my client, from my partner and myself. So inside this bag is a bunch of stuff that's from Dollarama and Walmart that are all related to appliances, kitchenware, stuff like that, equipment, tech. On this side, we have a bunch of stuff that's just food and groceries and diet, nutrition, as well as junk food and snacks. So let's start this stuff with, since we just covered business products, and that's kind of all, I don't know, it's kind of like half the way between food and equipment. We'll start off with this here. It looks easiest here to clear this bag. We can, logistically speaking, want to clear as much of the space as we can. And so first we have a pair of sandals here. And the reason why is we're going to mop up the floor, like I said in a previous recording. I haven't actually started uploading my recordings, only my live stream. So these pair of sandals, basically the floor is disgusting and I need to mop it up, clean it. Once I do, I can start using a pair of sandals for inside this room, this unit that I'm renting out. Again, 5 families in the same household, 5 tenants, and one pair of sandals on the outside, so it doesn't get cross-contaminated, because it is a shared washroom, and I don't want to bring what's outside in here. Next, we have this bowl here. This is something that I wanted to purchase for a while now. I've been looking for a bowl like this. I didn't know I would buy this type, but again, one of my bowls downstairs broke. It was a square, nice square corners, and that makes it a lot more, logistically speaking, I can bring upstairs without burning myself because I hold it by the corners. Now this one, unfortunately, is not of the same shape. It doesn't have that sharp of a corner, so I will probably burn myself if I don't put it on top of some sort of plastic container. But the point is, I can throw away the other bowl now that I don't really need, which is has always been inadequate, because it's just really round. It's this round stone bowl. It's not just boring. I mean, it's actually badly shaped. I can't hold it without burning myself. This one's a better shape. Moving down, we also have a continuation now into, like I said, cleaning, right? So we had to mop the floors. Naturally, I bought some stuff here. I never actually had wet sweeping cloths before, because back in the university days, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, when I had my own unit up there out of town, over there I would always use the mop from the landlord that was actually just kind of it's not the flat mops, it's the ones with the traditional rags. So it's kind of like dreads, think of like African dreads. It's like that kind of mop. So there's just the regular mops that I'm used to. This one is new. Again, I'm going to use my own class 1. I don't want to use a class 2 item, which is from my gardens. Okay, moving down. Again, that plays into insecurities. Alright, so for the past few decades, domestic abuse and stuff like that. Don't want to get too much into that, because that's a rather personal issue that should be covered in a future sort of topic. Okay, let's go next. This is what, Renuzit brand, like air freshener. I don't really need this, but the fact is, I'm taking a look at all the food around here, and I know that there's a lot of odors. Especially, I haven't washed my bed sheets in like 6 months, because obviously they're over the winter, and then we have all the food here, so it's just trapping in a lot of odors and stuff. And the room's pretty disgusting as well. Again, trying to caregive, trying to do business, trying to do this project, and also going full-time employment. I haven't been taking care of my health either. Everything's gone to shit. So this is kind of clearing out there. So I'm gonna put this up here. That's something else. We also have more lights, RGB lights. Red, blue, green, 1, 2. I'm not going to cover these in much detail. Maybe I can put this, just who cares, just put it up here. And the fact is, I already have 2 of these. I already have one of these stashed up there into the corner. You can see that one's already a different color. It's not that obvious right now, but if I were to take the remote here, for example, and you can see a brilliant green, and in fact I can do a lot more than that, just fade between a bunch of different colors. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. Okay. Alright, nice. Turn back here for a second. So we're back here with the equipment. We got more also of these napkins here, and I recognize that. So these paper towels are for cleaning, wiping down surfaces, especially later on when I'm going to be wiping the bed. These tissues here are for safety, so you can see on my mask here, I will put one here so I can double use the mask the first time when I go, and then when I come back from work, toss out the mask after 2 uses. Just captures any kind of snot and shit like that, especially during the winter, that kind of stuff. So these napkins then are just for me to actually use when I'm eating. So I stash it right here, something like that. Not exactly sure. That's in region B1, by the way. And again, you can see I'm just temporarily putting all the equipment into kitchenware, cleansing materials into D2 for now. And the reason why is we want to empty this. We want to empty this area here. Okay, next. This is the last item inside this bag, it looks like. They have these two Wilson. It kind of says youth. Now I don't really give a shit if it's youth or adult. I just want to know that it works. Most likely because it's youth, it won't work. But it's a shin guard, obviously, and you know, we're gonna see what that works. Now it has the right branding. I have previous shin guards right here that I just purchased maybe a week ago. But unfortunately, if you take a look, even though it's adult size, the shape is significantly worse. It's just this kind of weird cylinder shape. And you know, that kind of hits against this one's a much more proper shape for your shins, but it's like for youth, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, okay, so the youth one is the one that has functionality, the adult one doesn't. So I don't know. So this bag is now empty. Now I missed two things that I should have purchased. At least I was supposed to scan out, do some recon, and I did do some recon into the Colgate toothbrush. So my dentist mentioned, you know, gum recession, stuff like that. Gotta get Sensodyne or something like that, and animal protection. I need to do some research into that. I didn't buy anything like that, so I'm gonna have to do that today. Second thing I missed out on the stylus kind of pen. So I'll move on to region E or F. Right here we have I bring to work this kind of stuff here. So I'm gonna have to purchase some of these, two more of these, since they're very easily lost. It's only $2 each, so it's not expensive. Okay. So that's that. At the very minimum, I have to do that. I also have to buy again rollerblades, the mic, stuff like that. Not familiar. Maybe a new lamp as well, a new heater, because that heater is not even mine. That's a class 2 item. Okay, so moving on to food now. So this is empty now, and I can use this for later when I go to groceries. You can see underneath there's some trash, napkins. Next, so this is going to be a speed run here. We have these like Pringles chips, class 2 item. Give it over to my guardians. I already did. Great. We have some Wonder Bar chocolate. Want to test food sampling, most of it. Just want to try it out. This one here is just trash, so I can toss it out. I finished this already, so I'm tossing it in here or something like that. No, don't toss it in there. It's kind of clean. We have this here, Indian snack food cornflakes. Ingredients, gonna crack open the bag so that I can pour some of this inside between 2 slices of bread with some flax seeds and then take it to work. This one here, we have this lime twists, cherry lime. So this is drinks typically when I am late for work. I'm gonna put it in region D2, right, the very back mattress right there. So all that drinks there, so that you know, if I don't have enough time to make a dinner and bring it to work, I'll just grab something like a drink and that'll be enough for the day. Water is more important than food sometimes. Okay, I can see this thing's not really steady. Okay, we have inside here, it's gonna tip and fall, but I'm gonna let it fall. We're just gonna let it fall. We have these like cinnamon cookies right here. All right, great, whatever. This is just to quell a craving, especially. They're a bit high on sugar, but that's why these are not sandwich cookies. They're just like a single crack cookie. So it's like it kind of like feels like I'm eating more and when I'm actually eating less. Okay, next we have this thing here, these pizza buns, which I'm gonna bring to work. All right, so that's something that I can just kind of toss up here and chuck until tomorrow morning when I go to work. Obviously today is Sunday. And inside we have also some apple pie, which I intend on sharing with my guardians. Move this to the side here. If at all possible, I would like to place it over here in region A5 and remind myself to bring it downstairs because it should not be up here. It's got too much moisture. It's too warm inside this room. So rot. This garlic parsley, a different flavor of the pizza buns. Gonna take that to work also. And last but not least, we have these cookies here, these crackers, sorry. And our finest. This is a food sample. I haven't tried this before. But you can see there's 6 different, 250 grams for about like $2.50. So really cheap. You got 6 different types. And it reminds me, now I know where my manager at my workplace purchased it from. So it's just from Walmart. Beet seed crackers, 6 different types, poppy seed, black seed, black pepper, stuff like that. Just want to try it out. And it's a good way to quell my cravings for something that doesn't have too much sugar and salt. Last but not least, we have all this junk here. So we have stuff, peanut butter, class 2. I'm going to give it its bits over to my guardians to finish that. We have these chips here, veggie chips, whatever, high on protein stuff. Was on sale. And same thing here. We have some chocolate here, even I tried the mousse, Arrow mousse truffle. And there's trash here. Gotta clear that stuff. So no time for photographs. That's fine. I'll see you tomorrow morning. This is the Ahn Rho Project. Thank you for tuning in. Ciao.